What it do, man? It's your boy Battle Troop coming to you live and direct from the Battle Troop headquarters. Let's get right off into this, man. So, Serius Jones was responding to ARP when ARP um, put out, they calling it the Ether blog against Serius Jones, exposing him for all the things he did leading up to basically backing out of the battle, uh, signing with URL. And there was a part in there where ARP showed text messages of him and Head Ice, but was insinuating in some type of way, basically like Head Ice was actually, was making it out to be like Head Ice was basically pouring salt in some type of way towards Serius Jones' situation. And Serius Jones responded back on that, on his response blog to ARP after it was stricken and flagged and took it down. Serius Jones responded to it, and he brought it back up. He brought it back up. Well, when he brought it up, he got to taking shots at Head Ice, basically saying how he don't really rock with him. You know what I'm saying? Basically calling him fake and shifty and being grimy, and just making it seem as though he was trying to hate on him so that he could get the battle, so that he can get the battle instead, which made no sense to me because Serius Jones was supposed to have been battling Big K. Head Ice already battled Big K. So why would he be hating on you to try to get that battle instead when he already did it? But I wanted to look a little deeper into this. And this one I'm hearing from reliable sources of what really happened and went down. And how I also got to bring ARP up on charges for what he did, putting that text message out there in that blog to actually, I don't know if he knowingly did excuse me, I don't know if he knowingly did this, but I'm just gonna have to call it like it is. Putting that out there, you knew it was gonna cause friction between them two brothers, seeing that in one type of way or another they had some type of affiliation with each other. We have seen Head Ice being in support of Serius Jones. Remember that Disaster Serius Jones battle when Disaster was pressing Serius Jones and he was putting his hands on him and pushing him. Serius Jones like, hey, did Head Ice come on stage like to protect and defend Serius Jones? And when he came on stage, Disaster, it was done. So when Serius Jones got to taking all these shots at Head Ice, I'm like, hold on, wait. Head Ice defended you. And what I'm hearing from reliable sources, he been having your back and defending you for a minute. Not only that, I want to bring some clarity to that text message that Head Ice only said Serius Jones, he hearing Serius Jones may be having difficulties with coming to the battle, because Serius Jones had let members in affiliation with him and Head Ice know that he may be having a problem with the battle, getting to the battle or during the battle. And those same affiliates let Head Ice know. What ARP didn't say was that Head Ice was supposed to have been doing the prediction blog for ARP on the Serius Jones and Big K battle. He also was going to be attending that battle in support of Serius Jones because, that's the little bro to some degree. He just got out of jail. This is his first battle. So he was going to give him some support. along with a couple other wolves, you know. And what he was telling ARP in the text message was when ARP sent the emoji of the magnifying glass thing, like you know, what's going on, he was letting them know, like, basically, I'm hearing he may not even be showing up. He may not be doing the battle because he having some difficulties. What Serius Jones had been talking about, what ARP them had been talking about. So he was letting them know, like, so why should I do the prediction blog if he might not be showing up to the battle because he having some problems? Serius Jones took that because ARP used that. ARP used that tweet as to make it seem as though Head Ice was basically on some co-signing stuff with him about Serius Jones' character type stuff. But Serius Jones was taking it as though Head Ice was pouring some type of salt on him and was putting himself in position to get a battle or to do the battle and cut him out, when that wasn't the case. See how things change now? See how things differently? And while when you read this text message right here that Head Ike put out, he say, I was unknowingly wrong for sending that message to ARP because he had no idea of the friction that was going on between ARP and Serius Jones. He was just letting them know to ARP because it was a text message that personally to ARP, who was expecting a prediction blog. Like, I'm hearing he having difficulties attending a battle. So why do the prediction blog when we not even sure or not if he gonna be able to make it? So I ain't really got to do it. ARP put it out though, which made it look shifty, like Head Ike was on some grimy type stuff when that wasn't the case. But he failed to say that part when putting out the text message, which makes ARP bogus for that. That's bogus, bro. You could have brought clarity to that, especially now since you're seeing this is now a problem between not only you and Serius now, but Head Ice and Serius Jones now as a result of what you put out there and what it was appeared to be, but it wasn't like that. And instead of Serius Jones reaching out or trying to get understanding because he immediately bit the bait and just started flying off the handle, taking shots at Head Ice, which brought to this message again. Look what Head Ice say. I was unknowingly wrong for sending that message to ARP. I had no idea what was going on between the two. I'm disappointed in both parties for putting my name in it. For Head Ike putting out a personal tweet. I mean, not a personal tweet, a personal message that was only supposed to be between him and Head Ike. So I don't get that at all, ARP. Why would you even do that? Especially without ARP, especially without Head Ice even knowing it. So that was definitely shifty and out of pocket for you to do that, bro. Then for Serius Jones to get offended in that text, because, and that's how you would see Head Ice, not Head Ice, see ARP, man, that bro, that's out of pocket, bro. I'm keeping it 100, bro. That's out of pocket. Because the way you were saying it in the blog, you was like, in your man's Head Ice, your own man. You was really making it seem like Head Ike was on some shifty, grimy, backstabbing type stuff when you knew the real nature of the text message was only to alert you of him not doing the prediction blog because it wasn't, he wasn't for sure enough if Jones was even going to attend the battle as a result of the problems he was having. But you knew that and manipulated the situation, bro. Bro, that's out of pocket, man. That's out of pocket, bro. That really is. But let's go back to it. So he say, I'm disappointed in both parties for putting my name in this. He said, I love the art of war. I'll address this when I'm ready to. Some things you can't apologize for, though, Wolf. And shouts out to Battle Rap Trap, because I actually got this off his channel, these text messages. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Battle Rap Trap. You want to see the whole blog on that, go over to Battle Rap Trap. Subscribe to his channel, man. You like his content over there. But I'm getting this off him, the text messages. Now, here I go a little deeper on this art of war so y'all can understand what he meant. And this is what he said. Here I says ARP was playing the art of war games with him, and he bit the bait. But you can't apologize to me after this. I go off your energy. I go off energy. You've been feeling like this for a while. So here I saying that ARP was playing the art of war. So he used him against Serius Jones. And instead of Serius Jones getting clarity on it, he immediately took the bait and started firing shots at Head Ice. Which is crazy when Serius should know the relationship between him and Head Ice. And what we on the outside looking in have been knowing to some degree the relationship between the two. And I see what Head Ike mean when he said you can't apologize for this because you've been meaning to say this. Only thing I said in the text message was you having difficulties attending the battle. That's the only thing I said. How do it get from me saying that to you saying I'm some grimy dude, always been shitey, you know what I'm saying? Like, I never had your best interest type stuff. And that's what he mean by, dog, you can't apologize for that because you've been meaning to say that type of stuff. Because first of all, it wasn't even nothing like that. All I said was you having difficulties attending the battle. Just like you saying. Just like you saying and y'all arguing about. I said the same thing. That's all I said. Nothing more, nothing less. But for you to take that and then make it seem as though I'm trying to backstab you, I'm trying to cut you out of something, I'm trying to get a battle like you was insinuating to take your spot. Nah. That's what he meant. And if you think about it, man, it do make sense, bro. It do make sense. You know that man personally. Y'all have an inner circle with people who are affiliated with each other that put y'all in direct contact with each other, win, lose, or draw. And like I said, I remember when Disaster was pressuring you in that battle on that stage and pushing you around. Head Ice literally came right up on the stage like, nah, we not doing that. And put himself on the line, and then you felt comfortable with him on the stage. Go back to that battle, y'all. Y'all will see, soon he see Head Ice, he get to feeling comfortable and confident in himself, and he, you know what I'm saying? When he seen that he had backup. So why would you think the brother trying to shiesty and stab you in the back now? Like, I don't know, man. That wasn't cool. But this is exactly what he's saying. I think ARP was wrong and out of pocket for actually doing that too, bro. Putting that out there. Now you done made things ARP a little bit worse. Now it ain't only about you and Jones no more. Now you done put Head Ice and Jones in an awkward position and situation. And as you see, look what Head Ice saying. You can't even apologize. I don't even want no apology from you. Cause this what you said, you've been meaning to say this. You really been feeling it, meaning to say this. You've been feeling this way about me for this. And I think things like that, ARP, you got to be careful of, and why these battle rappers now starting to come out against you, bro, for certain moves like this. And that ain't cool, bro. You didn't have to put them text messages on there. You were doing fine enough. You were doing fine enough breaking Serius Jones. Those text messages of you and Head Ice, again, he didn't really say nothing, though. But You didn't have to do that, bro. And put it out there and then keep saying anything. Head Ice, your man told me this. Your guy. That wasn't cool, bro. Especially when you knew the nature of the text message was nothing like you was using it in that video. Cause you were making it appear as though Head Ice was like on some hating stuff too type stuff, and that wasn't cool, bro. That wasn't cool at all. It wasn't, man. It wasn't. And that's just messy and very tacky, man. Messy and very tacky, man. Serious. That's tacky. You could have just kept that between you and Serius Jones, man. And then Serius Jones, again, you so emotional, bro. You just immediately start just firing off on Head Ice, man, when you forgetting how that brother was there for you. You didn't even take that into consideration. But that's the power of this internet, man. It just make people just change people, man. It just change people, man. Where they don't even use natural common sense and reasoning no more, man. It just everything is for showing off. But I mean, it is what it is, man. It's your boy Battle Truth. It ain't my judgment. That's some question. It's yours. Hit the link in the description box. Subscribe to Battle Truth. Join my Patreon if you're a member of my Patreon, man. And there you have it, man. Now another problem that opened up. Serius Jones, man. I'm going to keep it real with you. You got played. ARP played you. Used you to a point where it made he put you in a situation, bro, where, come on, man. If I'm you just on some real stuff, I'm calling Head Ice to just correct jumping out of the window and that move ARP put on. For real. Because now he got y'all at odds with each other. And you jumped the gun when it wasn't even really nothing like that. So, I don't know, bro. It is what it is. It's your boy Battle Truth, y'all. What y'all think about this situation, man?